different ways of making garden beds. Today we're going to show you a few techniques ranging from mounded beds all the way through to raised beds. We're working with an area previously covered with grass. To transform it into a productive vegetable garden, we're turning the grass upside down, covering it with some soaked cardboard and newspaper, and adding around 4 inches of good quality topsoil. When you're putting down your topsoil, you want it to be at least around 4 inches thick, and that will just allow, when you're planting your seeds and seedlings, to just have a nice little kickstart. By the time their roots get down to the original soil, everything would have composted really nicely together. All the worms and microorganisms would have done a really good job at helping to merge. So make sure you get a good nice thickness there. The finished result is a gentle mound. This will help with drainage and improve the original soil. Make sure it doesn't go on the grass at all.
There's a worm.
Awesome. Yeah, worms are really good in the soil because they help move nutrients around so that plants can eat it. And they make lots of nice little tunnels in the soil so other microorganisms can move through it too. This is some mulch we've collected from nearby horse stables actually. So it's had some good horse manure and urine throughout it, which helps it break down nice and quickly and adds a bit more nutrients to the garden. And we're going to put it on around this thick, guys. In summertime, it's a great idea to mulch your garden to prevent the soil drying out. This will also reduce the need to water the garden. Remember to make sure everyone washes their hands after working in the garden. Raised beds are a great technique to use in community gardens and make it easier for people to access gardening. For example, people in wheelchairs. Here we've got some corrugated iron beds provided from our local nursery. They're pre-made, and so we can put them in, and the same day we could start gardening. When it comes to making raised garden beds, you can get creative and use things like wine barrels, for example. Here we've got a beautiful old wine barrel, and we planted a myrtus berry in there, or a Chilean guava. This is a great bush which will just stay nice and small and give you lots of fruit. Other kinds of garden beds you can make include using old rain tanks, cut in half, bathtubs, and apple crates. We've also made a herb spiral here to demonstrate how you can grow plants in small spaces as well as create different microclimates. At the top of the herb spiral we planted some rosemary, which needs traditionally a drier spot to grow, while at the bottom of the herb spiral we're going to grow some mint, which needs a lot more moisture. When you're planting your garden mint, make sure you can take a little precaution to stop it from taking over the whole garden bed. Just get an old garden pot, cut the bottom out of it and put that straight into the ground. You can then plant your mint into that garden pot. The roots will go down as opposed to spreading out. So once you've planted your garden, I always prefer to hand water it in, just to make sure you've got even coverage everywhere and everything's really well bedded down.